All right. Shalom, Shalom, Israel. This is the brother Shaquat Rakah coming from the prophets in Babylon camp that's out here in Tampa, Florida. And before we move on further with this lesson, I want to give all honor and glory unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, who this world ignorantly calls God, which his name in the Paleo-Hebrew means he is and he exists. And YAHAWASHI, the only begotten Son, who this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which his name in the Paleo-Hebrew means he saves and he delivers. And I also want to give double honors unto the apostles and bishops of Great Millstone, who teach this truth and rule as well. And, today, man, just want to touch up on, this post I came across, man. It's from the brother, it's the brother Ball, man. You can follow the Instagram page. But this was a source from World Star, man. It says, the U.S. could run out of money by June 1st, warns the Treasury, man. So, all this was going to lead up, to the M to the O to the T to the B, man. But, it's about to go down, man. A couple weeks ago, you had the U.S. dollar. You had these other countries, man. They were they're ditching the U.S. dollar. I believe it was China. I know it was Kenya, Brazil, Russia, and there was a couple other countries, but they're ditching the U.S. dollar, man. They're trying to, they're trying to bring in their own currency, man. But, yeah, man. Then you had the founder of Cash App, man. He got offed. And then the U.S. federal banking system was saying they're releasing their own platform of Cash App called FedNow, man. Which they're in debt, man. So what they're trying to do is ultimately get rid of this U.S. dollar, which we don't know if the cash actually gonna run out exactly on June 1st, man. But it's something to really look out for, man. But we gonna get into the scripts though. Y'all rock this out, man. I pray you're edified. But this is the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 12, and it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down to you having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time." And who this devil is referring to, man? Esau, Edom, man. The self-proclaimed white man. These elites, man. The one that's in, that's in rulership, that's in power, that has the authority right now. He knows that he has a short time, man. He's coming with that. He's gonna come with that wrath, man. All our hell's breaking loose, man. When this cash runs out, man. They gonna come in with their different agendas, their different tactics, man. These different systems, man. They're coming with that great wrath, man. Because if they have for a short time, this kingdom is crumbling, man. This U.S. dollars, they about to run out. They basically about to run out this U.S. dollar. These other nations, parting ways from them. And you got these other nations that's ready to go to war with them, man. You got countries, they couldn't even go up against America 10 years ago, man. They wouldn't even go. They wouldn't even think about going, against America. But now they ready to go to war. They ready to go toe to toe, man. They ready to square up, man. But if he has a short time, man. So this devil's kingdom is crumbling, man. And America is never gonna get back better, man. It's gonna keep getting worse every day, man. But let's grab book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 11. It says, the inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So, right, man. This devil, man. They're in rulership right now. They got authority. So in the back of their mind, man, they think they're going to rule forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever, man. But that's not how it's going to be, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man, it says they have an appointed time. The Lord has set the appointed time, man. So the Lord, gave this devil, a certain time period to rule, man. He gave him a start date. And now that end date is going to come, man. And in the back of these devils' minds, man, they think they're going to rule forever, man. Continue to, rule in wickedness, man. Continue with their wicked agendas and tactics, man. But that's not how it's going to go, man. But let's grab this real quick. This is... It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, starting at verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So it's going to be an end, man. All our hell breaking loose, man. This devil getting out of rulership, that the MOT to the B, World War III, man. It's being manifest right now, man. You got these countries gearing up, man. You got this U.S. dollar losing its value, They talking about they could run out of cash by June 1st, man. And the end is being made manifest every day, man. Every day, man, it's being made. But soon enough, it's gonna be a time where the end is gonna be here, man. But right now, it's being manifested, man. But it says on verse 6, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. So you see the signs right now, man. World War III. You see these other countries, man, they all partner. They're partnering up with Russia. You had Africa, other countries, etc., man. They partnered up with Russia to fight against this place, man. And I think last week, man, it said 19 new countries are signing up to fight against America, man. So you see the signs right now, man. Then as the weeks going by, man, you see in these other countries, they're saying they're getting rid of the currency. Now the U.S. is talking about they could run out of cash by June 1st, man. You got food, you got farms getting burnt up. You got cows getting burnt up, man. There's going to be famines. You see these there's about to be plagues. All our hell breaking loose, man. It's going to be World War III troops out here, man. So, the end is being made manifest, man. Which is all ultimately, it's going to lead to the MOTB, Jacob's trouble, World War III. Ultimately, our Lord, YAHAWASHI, shall return, man. But let's grab this, though, man, because, right now we in liberty. But soon enough, it's going to be a time, man, like right now, you got to go to this damn devil, for the want and all these things, man. But soon enough, man, when that cash get ran out, man, and they release this Fed now and all this hell break loose, man, we going to have to depend on the Lord, man, with everything, man. But it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 10. In verse 20, it says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, talking about the elect, it says, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them. And who smote us, man? Esau, Edom, man, these other heathen nations, man. And it says, but shall stay upon Yahawah, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. So, right now, man, we got, we in liberty, man. You could go out. You could go out to the club, you get a drink. You go grocery shopping, man. You could go out, spend time with your family in Disneyland, man. But soon enough, and also, man, we got to go to this devil for everything, man. You got to go to these stores. You want a nice hoodie, a nice shirt, you got to go to this devil. You want water and food, you got to go to this devil, man. As we in liberty. But it's going to be a time, man, it's going to be, it's going to be famine. It's gonna be all that hell breaking loose, man. You're not gonna be able to do the things you were doing while you had liberty. And in that time, man, you're gonna have to put all your trust, your 100% trust in YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, man. Because it's easy to say, you got faith, you believe, you trust the Lord. Because you could DoorDash some food to your doorstep. Right now, you probably watching the lesson. As you're watching the lesson, you could go in the fridge, get a bottle of juice or something, man. Get a snack out the refrigerator, man. But soon enough, you're not gonna be able to do that now. You're not gonna be able to do that, man. You could go grocery shopping at your local grocery store, man. But it's gonna be a time, man. You want to eat, man. You want to do anything, man. You gotta put your 100% trust in YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, man. And we no longer gonna depend on Esau or Edom, man. And what this U.S. dollar, is losing its value. The economy's about to crash, man. And they had released the Fed now, man, talking about lest we be ignorant of Satan's devices. They were saying they want to release Fed now, not to get rid of digital currency and cash, which that's exactly what they're trying to do, man. Which is ultimately gonna lead to the M to the T to the B. And we gonna we gotta get into it, man. It's gonna be a day, man. You gotta put your 100% trust in the Lord. But it's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, starting in verse 15. It says, "And he," referring to Esau, Edom, "had power to give life unto the image of the beast," referring to that NWO. And it says that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. So it's going to be a time, man. There is going to be a time where it's going to be no cash. There's going to be a time where there's going to be no food. And they're going to tell you, hey, look, man, if you want to eat, you want to keep your house, you know what I'm saying? You want to keep your nice car, you want to maneuver around the society, you got to take this thing, man. And if you don't get jiggy with it, man, it'll cause you to be killed. Verse 16, he calls it all, both small and great. So, babies, grandparents. It says rich and poor, from Bill Gates down to the bum across the street. It says free and bond, so down to your average, law-abiding citizen, to the ones that's, incarcerated doing the 8-year bid in jail, man. And it says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, man, which ultimately, man, can be anywhere in your body. And it says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, man. So, where there's no cash out, they're going to tell you to take this thing. And, ultimately, man, without that mark, that C-hip, man, we got to use code words. Without that C-hip, man, you're not going to be able to, maneuver around this society, man. You're not going to be able to maneuver around this society, man. And, here's the judgment for those that take this thing, man. And it says, Revelation 14 and verse 9, it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the image and worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand." So this is a warning. It says, "The same shall drink the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation." Which, that indignation is going to the righteous anger. And it says that he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone and in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Which ultimately, this is the judgment for those that take this thing, man. And which ultimately, it's talking about those IUC, them nuclear missiles, man. Them ICUUB missiles, man. Anybody that takes this thing, you're going to eat a nuke, man. You got a nuke with your name on it, man. But, yeah, man, all these events, man, you had these countries ditching the U.S. dollar. Now they all trying to release their own currency, which ultimately they're all trying to fight and who's going to be next, who's going to be the next top dog in rulership, man, which none of them are, And, yeah, and you had the Fed now situation, man. You had the Cash App founder. He got stabbed to death in his apartment, you know. Then the federal banking system was talking about they're releasing their own kind of cash out, which is all gonna lead up, you know, to this M, to the O, to the T, to the B, man. And which, you know, this is a key prophecy. You know, we waiting for that to happen, man. But I didn't want to make this too long. You know, we gonna grab this real quick. It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. You know, we gonna close out with this one. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." So, you know, we waiting for these prophecies, you know, to take place, man. Which ultimately we have to wait. You know. It says, yeah, though it tarry, wait for it. We gotta wait for it, man. You know, the scriptures always go into how we gotta suffer, man. You know, patience, man. You know, patience is the key. Which ultimately gotta suffer though, man. Which ultimately, man, we want them to bring this thing in tomorrow, man. Right now, shit. Next week. You know, which ultimately gotta wait for it. Even if it's, you know, 5 years from now, even if it's 10 years from now, which, you know, I highly doubt we're gonna be here for 10 years, man. You know, we gotta wait for it, man. But at the end of the day, even if it's 50 years from now, even if it's next week, you know, it's gonna happen, man. Regardless, man, how, you know, how you feel, how your grandparents feel, you know, how long you've been hearing it all your life, man. Regardless, it's gonna happen regardless, man. It says it will surely come, it will not tarry. So it's gonna come regardless, man. Regardless, man. You know. But you know, I didn't want to make this lesson too long, man. You know, YAHAWAH, I pray this lesson be edifying. You know, if you are edified, you know, the hopeful elect will be edified. And once again, I want to give double Salaki. Once again, before we close out, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. And once again, I want to give double honors to the apostles and bishops of Great Millstone who teach this truth and ruleth well. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom, DTA, Abba Ball, soon.